Hey, everybody, what's up? What's going on? I'm here to kind of do a little bit of an explanation. You know, I recently did a top 10 list of the underrated animated females, and I posted it on some sites like That Guy with the Glasses and That Fella with the Coat and, MySpace and Twitter. I didn't put it on Facebook yet, but I might real soon. But still, when I put it on some of these sites, some people said they liked the list, and then there was some that said it wasn't that good of a list, and that I actually should have renamed it. I should call it the top 10. They say I should call it the top 10 underrated female animals. Well, let me kind of first of all explain something. Yes, the majority of the characters in this top 10 countdown are females, are anamorphic females. Yes, they are. But if you remember, there is one human character in there, and that's Olive Oyl. So they're not all they're not totally all anamorphic. Okay. Now, second of all, some people say I need to write a script. Well, I appreciate the advice and everything from people like Huey Lewis, because he's the one that told me this. But let me explain something to Huey and to anybody else that's always asked me and suggested I do this. Even though I appreciate your advice, I do things like a shoot. Basically, I say things off the top of my head. Basically, I let things fly the way they are. I just say it and I go with it. Yes, a script would be great and would be, a better solution for most people. But me, I'm more of like a shoot kind of guy. When I say something, I don't need a script to say it. I say it from within. I don't need a script. That's why sometimes I do stutter a little bit and kind of fall on my words, if you will, because I'm trying to think exactly what to say. And I do it sometimes mostly because, again, like I said, I don't like following a script. I don't mind following a script if I have to, but I'm just a guy I'm the kind of person that likes to shoot for the moment, okay? I'm the kind of person that when I do something, whether I have it planned for weeks, whether I have it done on the fly, whatever, I'm the kind of person that does it without any scripts. I'm a shooter kind of guy. That's right. I'm a shooter kind of guy. I know I've said that multiple times already, but I'm a shooter. And I know there's a lot of other people out there that are the same way. And you can learn to live and like it, but that's your opinion. Again, I know there's certain people out there that like to do their own things. They like to follow scripts. They like to get into a character mode and all that, become somebody else, and that's fine. That's totally fine with me. I respect that. I respect that. I mean, look where it's gotten people like Doug Walker as the Nostalgia Critic, James Wolfe as the Angry Video Game Nerd. Look where it's gotten Logan. Look where it's gotten Logan as Huey Lewis. And the list can go on. Look at Danielle. Yeah, she probably follows the script, but I can almost tell you, Danielle Rasitsu, she may follow the script and all that, but at times I can also sense that she's also the kind of person that would be on the fly, kind of, memorize what she's going to say maybe, but didn't say it, but do it on the fly without a script. I've got a feeling she's that kind of person. I could be wrong. I could be wrong because I know she's listening, but I've got a feeling that she's that kind of person at times because I hear it sometimes, vocals. Sometimes I hear it. Again, yeah, Rasitsu, Danielle, she may use a script at times, and that's cool. That's cool. But there are times where it sounds like she's just doing it on the fly, like she's shooting. Like when she does her commentaries. It sounds like, yeah, she's following the script she wrote, but she's also following what's in her mind. In other words, she's shooting for the moment. That's what it sounds like to me, a combination of both. I mean, let me put it to you like this. Everybody knows, if you watch my channel, I'm a professional wrestling fan. I talk about wrestling, I talk about WWE, I talk about TNA, I talk about Ring of Honor if I can, and here's the truth. I don't ever use a script. I just say what's on my mind, and that's it. Just like I'm doing now. I mean, take a look at the wrestling gurus. they do the same thing. They don't follow the script. They just say what's on their mind. Talk wrestling. Jeff Meacham there. Yeah, he has a show and everything, but does he follow script? No. There are times he just, says what's on his mind. Same with Spinnernet 1. He says what's on his mind. Get what I'm saying? Rated RKO Jericho says what's on his mind. The adult demographic TV wrestling guys, they may have notes and everything from the shows they watch, but they say what's on their mind. Those are what you call shooters. Those are what you call shooters. Some of them may follow scripts, but most of the time they shoot and say what's on their mind, and that's it. Because sometimes that's what people like to hear. They like to hear people shoot. They like to hear they don't like to probably hear something like, like that in the background. They want to hear something more. They want to hear people shooting from the heart. Shooting from what they're thinking right then and there. Okay? That's what they like. That's what they like. That's what they want to hear. And like I said, they don't want to hear people doing this. So seeing people doing that, no. They don't want to hear that crap. I mean, although, like I said, in all due respect, I have no problem with it, but they don't want to keep hearing that. They want to hear what the person really has to say. And that's what I am. I'm a shooter. And that's how I do my things. That's how I do my video reviews for my Sonic the Hedgehog comic books. That's how I do my opinions on the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book and franchise. That's how I do my top 10, top 12, top 15 countdowns. That's how I do my rants. That's how I do everything. I'm a shooter. And that's the truth. That's the flat out truth about it. I don't need no damn script. I say what's on my mind and I go with it. And that's it. I don't need no damn script. Period. I know you might be thinking, well, Brian, you shouldn't have a script sometimes because that way you don't stutter over your words. Well, you know what? Sometimes, like I said, again, like I mentioned earlier, I may fall on my words, I may stutter on my words, stutter on my words, like I'm doing now. But here's the truth. I'm not the only one. And all those people I've listed, and even those that have said I need a script, I know deep down they're shooters just as me. Just like me and everybody else. They like to shoot. I mean, Huey, let me ask you this. Huey Lewis, with all due respect, when you were going to do your tribute to VJ Retro, you were going to do it as Huey Lewis, but then you stopped. You stopped and said, to hell with this. I'm not doing it as Huey Lewis. I'm doing it as me, Logan. That's what you did, and that's called a shoot. That's a shoot, my friend. I mean, Radius 2X, he does the same thing. He shoots. He doesn't use no script. And again, the list could go on of people here on YouTube, Daily Motion, Facebook, wherever, that shoot with what comes out of their mouth, what comes from their heart, what comes from their mind. They don't need no damn script. They never have needed no damn script, and they never will need no damn script. I don't need one, and that's final. That's why I do things the way I do. I mean, again, I respect the opinions and the advice people give me, but I'm a shooter. I'm someone that every time I get behind this mic, every time I get in front of my Kodak EasyShare 182 camera, or get in front of my Quasar camcorder that I have, every time I do that, either one of those three, mic, camera, or camcorder, anytime I'm in front of one of those, I don't use no damn script. I shoot. And that's a shoot in itself. Everybody knows it. I'm pretty sure James Wolfe and Doug Walker, if they weren't contracted to these people that they work for, that they could do what they want. They could shoot right there and right then. That's what they would want to do, knowing those two. If they could, they would shoot. Not in character, but as themselves. They would shoot. You know it as well as I do. Lindsay, the nostalgia chick, she would shoot just as well. Mars Girl, she'd do it as well. Though I just got that feeling if they could, if their hands weren't tied, if you will, by the people that they work for, with all due respect to Channel Awesome and Screw Attack, with all due respect, they would shoot on how they really feel about a game, about a movie, and whatever. That's just how I feel. That's what I feel they would do if they didn't have their hands tied. But again, in closing, with all due respect, I thank everybody for giving me advice to write a script and everything, and to help myself out on my countdowns and other videos. But again, in closing, let you know, in appreciation of that advice, I'm just letting you know, I'm a shooter. I say things on the fly. I say things right then and there without a script. I say things on the fly, and that's all I'm going to say. Again, I appreciate your advice, your comments, but that's all I'm going to say right now. Thank you all for listening in, and I'll talk to you all later.